But at least the sound alerts work. So, that being said, let me see here. So, Godilla, if you're still there, let me know, and we'll honor your redeem. Oh, honor, because we do that here. But I gotta hope that we're gonna not have that problem. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So we did add new 2 sound effects to the channel. That'll be Sane's favorite. And then we added this one as well. And there it goes again with the lagging, because for some reason, because I did the minimize, that's why. Let me play it again for you guys. Hopefully we'll do it. It's not doing it, because if I don't as long as I don't minimize the focus of OBS, sound alerts should work fine. And we only have an hour and some change in the stream, so we get people who pop on in here, talk, we'll go from there. Ken Godilla, thank you for the shout and exceed if you're still there. Cool. If not, totally understand. Because we've been having so many. I mean, I know the game's running fine. Did we take care of our inventory? I don't remember if I did that or not in the last stream. We did. Okay. And we did sleep, so we can go out. There's somebody over here. Ooh. There's bad guys near my home? Ah, it's just doggos. Okay. It's just doggos. Multiple doggos. Where are they at? And then we'll try to do the next main quest. Hopefully, these issues will pan out and fix themselves. I mean, I'm curious how the Deathless run's gonna go with this freaking thing being stupid. Good Spring Cave. I didn't know we discovered a cave. Poor Coyote. He wants to hurt us. Well, I have not found a cave before, so this is a first. Yeah, why not? Let's go check out this cave. This one of my allies are doing the job. Plasma defender. What you mean? Works. Thank you, allies. So basically, okay, good. We found basic. That's life. Survival. Okay, kill. Basic money. Duffel bag. All kinds of cool. Oh, essential module. Okay, we'll take that. Nice. We've already repaired the robot. Who knows what else we need the essential module for? That all right? Okay. I think that's everything in here. That's fine. We just found like a little extra side cave. Now we'll resume the main quest. Well, not the main quest. I guess we're gonna save these people or have them do their religious thing to fly off into the sunsets. I guess. And that would be right way over here. So we're gonna have to go to Novak and then go here. Right, so that's my quest, right? That's our quest. That's what we're supposed to do. Very frustrating that hopefully these issues will fix themselves, and I don't know. Hopefully it's just a temporary issue and we'll come fly with me. Find atomic fuel for the rockets. Okay, so we do gotta go to Novak. I could technically move all my stuff here to Novak if I wanted to. No, not anymore. I looked it up on the internet. That's why it took a bit. But still, that's not fixing the problem. But I'm glad that issue's been resolved. No, it now says what's it say for device manager? I now have AMD TM graphics and an NVIDIA GeForce 4060. So no, it's seeing it now. I guess when I bought this computer, they did not install those graphic drivers. So well done. Well, the thing is, this is an AMD Ryzen machine with an NVIDIA video card in it. So I have to get the AMD Ryzen drivers. I can't get Intel. That's so yeah. I guess you're looking at a hybrid machine there. Let me see if let's see if we can get you a shout out properly. And see if it's gonna act dumb. If it does, I'm sorry. It's nothing I can really do about it. Yeah, freezes up. So what sucks is it could both Twitch Guru, it could be Twitch Guru and what's it called? Trigger Fire. They could be both on the fritz. That could be the case. So now it's kind of working.
You should, Fexy, you should clip this for me. You should actually clip this fight for me, so I can actually have like a video when people shout me out.
I like the music. All right. Well, good Dylan. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. What would you like? Would you like something, something from the funny books or something from the fact books? What would you like? Because you did raid me, and I'm a man of my word, and I try to honor it and all that. I mean, you can see we got a new setup here. I got a new webcam, and we also got a the webcam down here got upgraded too. Now I just gotta figure out all these technical problems. But I appreciate it. Thank you. If you're still there, would you like something from the funny books or something from the fact books? I wanted this to go. Yep, still acts up. I don't know. Yeah, for some reason. Oh. I don't know. I wonder about this.
Oh no. Oh wait, does that make me a bad person? You are an extremely bad person. Wow, you are nasty.
Let's see if the unpinning thing works. I don't know. I really don't know what's causing these problems. I'm hoping this is temporarily. I really do. Let's just try to get as much progress we can done in the night, and we'll see if I'll reinstall Streamlabs. I think they're gonna do the same thing though, but we'll see. We'll do that tomorrow. I'll have more free time tomorrow to dick with it. Hi, cat. No, you can't touch my food. No. He's trying to get hold of my food. No, kitty. I'm taking this for dinner later on. Hell, for all I know, OBS doesn't like this system. Who knows? I don't know. Mr. Radical's Joe. Completed. Oh, man. That's it? Love the suit. Can anyone scavenge anyone how the new... can scavenge anywhere there. Screw the rads. I hereby Christian myself, Mr. Radical. Get it? Suit passed first test with flying colors overnight. Visit Yucca Mountain. Didn't go too deep because something ran down the crater. Right over hot. Even I where I was didn't feel a tickle. Go rad suit go. Vomited all morning. Didn't splash on the suit or I'd be pissed. Must have been something I ate saying. Ran across the old and scrapyard. Bought the glowing container from Easy Fizzy Caps. Headed for Clark's Field. If it holds up, I'm gonna pop this jar of goop on me and pour all over me. I bet I can swim in this stuff. Oh my gosh, what an idiot!
All mine. Can't run from me.
Golden Gecko. They kind of hurt. Are you okay, man? What about my robot? Okay.
Can't run from me.
Let's use a health recovery item, shall we? I don't have a fort command. That has not been added yet to the channel. Someday, maybe.
Can't run from me.
You want to know what sound effects are? Just hit SFX. Nasty critters. Rough ones, too. This has radiation, huh? Let me walk through here and just see what happens. I'm wearing the radiation suit. Ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna probably reload our save data. So it's just this area that has it? That's fine. I'm not. We're gonna reload our save data. We're just looking real quick. Okay. That looks like that seems to be the case. Let's reload. No, I don't have a fart command. So if you want to know what sound commands, an exclamation point SFX. Um, vanilla. Yeah, well, at least the game runs and all that, and not giving any problems about that.
Hey, have you found the components we discussed? Yes, that's the stuff. And the container shielding must be intact or you'd be dead by now. Now all I need is the thrust control modules.
Find parts to fix them.
Scavengers wouldn't know the value of the modules just by looking at them. If you know any junk dealers in the area, I'd start there. Later.
So where do they want us to go? Gibson's Scrapyard. Well, we haven't been there yet, so we gotta go that way. So let's make our way that way, shall we? That's not a real rocket. I don't think that's the real rocket they're trying to revive. The real rocket's downstairs. So just keep going this way. Well, probably not that way. Probably want to go this way. Why do I not trust this? Is this an alternate pathway you can go? Well, I want to find out, right? I don't think it is. There's some up there. Can we go this way? Probably no. I didn't think so. So you have to go up and around. I mean, it's fine. Considering that Slob saves all my data, I can just go reinstall Slobs and it won't take long to get Slobs set up. The question is, will it do the same shit? Which is so weird because earlier it wasn't doing it. We've been through here. Yeah, this was the way. Oh, yeah, we had to kill this way to. We had to go this way to get to that fortress to begin with. Night time's approaching. Speaking of, anyone getting used to the time change? I could have went back to town. Where does this take me to? Well, it takes me to Novak. We could just fast travel back to Novak. Well. Here's our destination. Goes. There's bad guys I see. Where at? Where you at? Where you be? Oh, huh? Oh, shoot. I didn't know these guys were here. Probably going to die.
Retribution.
Well, they don't give me much of a choice. We're vivified by the community. Yeah, well, they would not leave me alone, you know? They would not leave us alone. We'll go rest in a second. Let's go loot these guys. Might as well, right? Rads. Minus 10? Nice. Thank gosh we've got Boone and this other guy in my party because these guys have been wrecking the crap out of us. Let Boone take care of him while alright. I'm crippled because they came out of nowhere. They actually almost destroyed us because I didn't even see them showing up. Let's go to Novak and let's go rest our asses off. And there it goes. That's our infamous Fallout for you. As Edge said earlier, it likes to crash. That's just normal for a Bethesda game. Hey, Alagon. How you doing? Aw, I like you too. Thank you for emotes. Maybe Alagon can help me. You ever had any Twitch technical difficulties before? Or streaming software technical difficulties? Hello, you saw Alagon pop on here, didn't you? Hey, yo! Because I got myself a new PC and it came with Windows 11 and Windows 11 is giving a lot of issues. And I am annoyed by it. And so far, did I have to go grab all this stuff again? Yep, because the game crashed. Hi, honey. Yes, William. I love you too. Well, it's an odd thing. I found like a small workaround for it, but it's still doing it. Hi, yes. Hi, honey. Yes, I love you. Let's try to go to Novak again. I gotta go rest. One of the biggest problems I've been having, it may not do it because I'm using that pin. No, I'm not using the pin program. Here's what it's doing. Like, let's see. Well, like when I if I don't have it in focus, like OBS, I found this out by accident. If I don't have OBS in focus, like, let's see if it does it. Hold on. It may not do it, and it might be. Come on, I know you want to do it. And I'm having problems with redeems as well. I mean, I'll try to give you this. Let's see if it'll let me.
Hold on, I'll take a look.
Yeah, and then I'm having shout outs in all my sound redeems to freeze up as well, and they won't stop doing it. Or it lags, it pops, you might sound like a chipmunk. Yeah, see, it freezes. And now, it wasn't doing this earlier, now it's doing this problem. I don't know if the servers are just acting up that pulls the stuff off, or what, I don't know.
Preposterous, is it? Why don't we step outside?
Yeah, see? Now it's not doing that because since I think the pin program I was using goofed it up. Because anytime I lose focus, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's been doing all kinds of weird sound. It's only with the media alerts. It's not doing it with the game or popping or lagging or anything like that. It's just doing that with this. And I don't know.
Settle this like men. We are outside. I want to step inside. Settle this like women.
See, now they caught up and start working again. And I well, that's Laura Croft. It's a good game. I don't know. Nope, there it freezes up again, and I don't know. And I know it's a Windows 11 problem because my gaming laptop had Windows 10 on it. As soon as I upgraded to Windows 11, all these issues started happening. It happens both with OBS and it happens with slobs. That's the problem. This is new. This didn't do this before. It'd play the thing all the way through, but it would pop, it lagged. You'd sound like a chipmunk if you tried talking. See that right there. So, yeah, see, you start sound popping and all that. I don't know. I've tried all kinds of things, disabling hardware acceleration, browser acceleration. I've tried compatibility mode. Both OBS and slobs do it, and I don't know. So I can't. I don't know how to fix. I've reached out to OBS forums. So far, no one's responded. I posted that like 2 days ago. You know, I've talked to about maybe 6 or 7. Do you run Windows 11? Do you stream with Windows 11? Or are you using something earlier? Or Linux or whatever, I don't know. Processing issue. Yeah, where's that at? How do I fix that? It's a Windows 11 problem. I know that because not both my laptop and this. I thought it was my laptop at first. Just, okay, I have something borked in my laptop. I need to fix it. But when I'm starting with my new PC and it's doing the same thing. Okay, yeah, it's obviously a Windows 11 issue. Use Windows 10 and Mac OS. Yeah. So, that's the problem. And that's the thing with Windows 10. We all have to go to Windows 11 eventually because Microsoft's pulling it next year. And I don't want to downgrade this machine to Windows 10 because a lot of the new features of Windows 11 are programmed for the new features that new hardware does. It's a great PC, runs games and all that fine. I'm just having problems with the shoutouts and alerts and stuff, and I can't get it to work properly. See? See, it does that crap. Now all of a sudden, shoutouts, maybe the shoutout servers are down, but see, now if I put OBS in focus, watch, it'll clear. It clears itself up and it doesn't pop or anything anymore. And as soon as I take it out of focus or minimize OBS or anything like that, and Slob does the same thing, those issues re-arise. It happens within 30 seconds. There's talking. You know what? Why did we have to go to 11? We didn't need it. 10 was fine. 10 was fine. I may downgrade. I may format and downgrade to 10. I may have no choice. I hate to do that. But if it's going to give all these problems, I mean, I can't properly shout out people. You try to do an alert, it acts all kind of weird and funky. Like test a raid. Hold on. See how it goes pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop, pop. And I was like, I found one program. It kind of worked. It was called Desk Pins. And it kind of worked. Yep, and it just freezes up. But I'm not using desk pins right now. When I start using desk pins, it start giving this symptom where it just would freeze the alert. Now, audio alerts, they work perfectly fine. But with this, if I like re-minimize and unminimize OBS, yeah, it's a Windows 11 issue. Windows 11 doesn't like the streaming software, and what stinks is I don't know anybody. If you know anyone who uses Windows 11 and streams and have actually come across this issue, hey, please, give me a holler. I mean, tell them, hey, CJ's having these problems with this software, and anyways, let's get back to the game. There's nothing I can really do about it until I get a response from support. I've reached out to. I posted the form something in the OBS forums community. I posted my log file. But so far I can't get. Need a roast? Just ask me. Do you want that to replace your current message box? Redeem? Lightning Edge? How you doing? Yeah, replace it? Okay. I thought you liked your current one. I slash, I spin, I do whatever. I can't remember the whole thing. Alright. I can do that. Let's see. See, I got the pin program working. Let's see if it freezes up Lightning Edge. You can post a link. That's fine. I appreciate you asking, but yeah, you can post a link. What's frustrating is like OBS is pretty good about helping you out about issues you find with the software, and I've sent even sent a support ticket to Slobs. So. Yeah, see? It loads the thing and then freezes. I guarantee you if I tab out and I do weird stuff to my... It could be the servers are down too. I don't know, but I don't think that's the case because if I type in, we got the game refocused on here, so if I do...
Preposterous, is it? Why don't we step outside?
Yep, freezes it up. The alerts could be, but see, the thing is, it didn't do this until I put the pin program on. Now it just does it permanently. But I'm using the thing is, it's also sound issue. It's also trigger fire issues too. And if I
settle this like men.
yeah, now they're working. But that's how I got it to work is using like minimizing and remaximizing the yeah, it's obviously the desk pins. The desk pin program's not working with it. So we gotta unpin. That obviously that's not. I thought that was the solution, but which was kind of a solution because sound redeems were. This so frustrates the shit out of me. No, fresh install P. Other than the game, I've got nothing else running in the background. Other than OBS and my stream timer and Discord. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad the game's not lagging and not sounding abnormal. I'm gonna reinstall Slobs and see if the pin program works with it, and see if that relieves it. And if not, then that's not the solution. And I'm at my wit's end. All I can do is tell you guys, hey, I'm sorry. Until someone finds a fix for this, because my only other choice is to downgrade to a 10. And if I do that, I'm bottlenecking this brand new computer by a crap ton, and I don't want to do that. I don't know. I know it's in the Windows 11 issue, and I don't know anybody who uses Windows 11, so that's the problem. And say, hey, this is the problem I had. This is what caused this. This is how you fix it.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
Do you have thrust control modules from Recon in stock? At least games are working fine, and it's not causing the stupid stuff with that. But it is annoying that you guys want to use sound alerts and redeems and stuff, and it doesn't want to work. And I don't know. It's a Windows 11 problem. Like I said, I originally blamed Mac OS for this because as soon as we got Mac OS 11, that's when Windows 11 started coming out. Because Windows 11 mimics a lot of things what Mac OS 11 does. Where's the start menu in Mac OS 11? It's in the center. What did they do with Windows 11? Oh, we'll put it in the center too. I don't hate Windows 11 per se. It's not a bad OS. I changed some things graphically, and you gotta like condition yourself and get used to where some new stuff is at. But in terms of performance, you know, it's okay. I don't care how they changed Notepad a little bit up and the photos, but you know, I don't care for the copy and paste feature. Now it's an icon instead of just right click paste. That's just the old school with me. That's just a visual preference. Yeah, thanks. I don't know. If you know anybody that streams with Windows 11 and has ran into these kind of problems and knows what they did to fix it, and like I said, both, and like, so Sane doesn't pick on me, oh, you should use OBS. Guess what? I'm using OBS right now. Both OBS and Slobs do it. So, it's obviously a Windows 11 issue.
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
I'm gonna have to get a level before I come back here. How about a discount? I'm a nice person. Oh, border. So we gotta work. We gotta get some levels.
A pleasure doing. Happy to do it.
A lot of money. I think we'll do another quest. She's got a lot of stuff though. I can sell her though, and I'll get money back. Let's do that. That at least we can do. You know what? Hold on. I'll take 2 of this back. I don't know what we can do with the golden gecko hide. How you doing today, Lightning Edge? Yeah, we'll keep the radiation suit.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Well, we can ask her different questions here real quick. What can you tell me about Ripcon?
Sometimes it seems like I spent the better portion of my
We'll
youth
get some
in
levels
that old wreck of a
before we
building.
do this quest.
Me and my hubby, may the man rest in
Hubby?
peace, used to scavenge there. If it weren't bolted down, you can bet we took it and sold it. A lot of the scrap you see around here is from Repcon. Even my favorite chair.
What do you know about Helix 1?
The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR.
Oh, I saw
took it
your
away
link.
from
Let me look
them.
at it real quick.
I'm not sure who started shooting first. But when it was over, the
me
Brotherhood,
look at your link real
with
quick,
all their
Aladon.
fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since.
What's this link you posted? The issue is once in a while. Yeah, mine happens instantly. You're streaming music, but that's not a redeem. I really don't want to make an audio example issue. Yeah, but the thing is, he's running Windows 10, and he went to 11. He still had, and he said, I don't have a limiter filter for audio source. No, that's not it. No, it's not a Twitch thing. Yeah. This doesn't work. Another option is voice meter. The same company uses. No, I don't need anything installed virtually. This is more of a music thing he's trying to do. Specific audio cracks over time. But yeah, it happens instantly though. It's not over time. No, everything's broken since because of Windows 11. How you doing, RGB? No, yeah, no. Shout outs to. Yeah, see. No, it's still stuck on Lightning Edge's shout out. Yeah. Wow, it's been stuck on that forever. Yeah, we shouted out Lightning Edge earlier. It's like, and that's so. And what I'm doing right there is I'm minimizing and maximizing my OBS, and then it'll start picking up again. The shoutouts could be acting up, but I don't think that's because it's also doing it with my redeems as well. It's
the fact that platform. It's funny how in the first.
I'm hoping tonight's is only temporary, and maybe tomorrow.
A platform similar to that doesn't block me.
See, yeah, and then it freezes and just sits until I put it back into focus.
But in this, it does. Nice, Konami.
It does it with alerts too. How you doing, man? Yeah, it's like you finally streaming Mario Day tonight? Because I haven't seen you stream in a couple of days. Sound alerts, for the most part, work okay, but they do tend to lag out. Like if you try doing any of the sound alerts, that's a video alert. Yeah, see? Even does it there too.
Still up to your old damn tricks.
I don't know. I can't figure the life of me to fix this. It's a Windows 11 problem. That's the problem. It's not. Yeah. Falling out of this freaking shitty ass OS. Yeah, it's
Unworthy.
very. And then shout. I don't know. I can't. And it's froze. It won't undo itself. So it's something with. I got myself a new PC not too long ago, and it comes with Windows 11. And my laptop has, ever since I upgraded my laptop to Windows 11, it does similar problems. Not this. This is more extreme. Like the redeems have frozen completely, unless I just turn them off. Hopefully, I'm gonna reinstall Slobs tomorrow and see if I don't think it's gonna fix the problem. And I've reached out to OBS forums as well as Slobs support. No response yet because I don't think anyone really runs Windows 11 for streaming that much. And I've asked almost about 9 different streamers to use Windows 11. Nope, so that can't help me with that. One guy he uses Windows 11, but everything worked out of the box. I'm thinking that when I bought this PC, when they built this PC, they borked the installation of Windows 11, and it's just specifically, it's weird because it's just specifically affecting this and nothing else. This is what? That's a trigger fire. Let me see if we can. I guess rid of it. I don't know. I mean, we can try shouting out hit and see what it does. It's probably not going to work right.
What the fuck is she doing? She's running the other. Oh. Okay, she's going after the zombies. Okay.
Then that's
So
me minimizing and maximizing
Kiwi,
the
hello.
window.
Kiwi, is this what happens in the women's restroom? You got one girl with a katana and another one with a gun.
I know, it's frustrating. It sucks.
Is that what happens? Or is it the locker room? No, it's the women's locker room where this happens, right?
I installed a third-party program and hoping that was going to fix it, and it kind of did, but then it started doing this. So, like I said, if you know anyone who has Windows 11, hey, let them know he can't figure this out. And my only other option is to downgrade to 10. And if I do that, I lose half the features of this PC because they're all meant for Windows 11. Yep, see, it freezes. And it will sit there forever and not do anything. Unless I go out of focus.
Right,
yeah, and that fixes it.
Here we go.
And that's everything. Sound redeems, you name it.
Different glitch.
Okay, that time it didn't. Okay, that's normal. It glitched on him.
For real?
Okay. That's normal. If you try to do like a Settle, Bundy, any of that, wasting more time trying to diagnose this thing than playing the damn game today. And then that freezes up too. So I don't know. And it will sit there forever until I actually pay attention to it and dick with the so I know it's the pinning software, and what sucks is I have to reboot my entire PC to fix it. So we know the pinning software doesn't work. We tried it. So it kind of worked and it kind of didn't. And that sucks. I was hoping to find a workaround for that, but
Now can I get a little button?
yep. Nope, and if I gotta let it play all the way through, and it has to have focus. So.
Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest. I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peaceful in my bed. Take care now.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe Reinforcement Project for the combat model iBots. iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
That was very random. Well, we know we need 500 gold, but I got the money, but I'm not. Say, I'll say. It's just gonna sit there until I well, we can't do that quest yet, so we'll keep that quest on hold until I get some more money. Or all right, we gotta back to the main quest. Okay, well, obviously you can't do anything with that. Alright, well, we can't. I guess that's just an ongoing quest, and as you do stuff, then yeah. Alright, so we gotta come fly with me eventually. Is it still. Yep, it's still frozen on that. So I need to, like.
Now can I get a robot?
Yep, and that's me clicking on the software. You didn't break it, dude. But yeah, and for some reason. I'm hoping tomorrow I'm gonna reinstall slobs and we'll see if that works, and hopefully that'll fix it, because you know otherwise all I can do is turn off the redeem or downgrade the. I mean, you don't. I mean, Hip and Retro, you don't use you don't use Windows 11, right? Stream. Let's go to this location real quick. We'll have to come back to the ugly orange lady though eventually, because she's got a thing we have to buy. But I want to see if I level up a bit and save me some money. You play? Yeah, I'm playing Fallout, and I'm having problems not with Fallout itself.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
Hi, I'm with the NCR. Anything I can do to help? Saw this place in the distance. That's the honest answer. I don't like Windows 11 now. I officially hate it because of these problems that streaming software keeps giving. Nobody has an answer for it. I'd like to give you a shout out, first time chatter Rosga. Yeah, it's I know it's a Windows 11 problem. It's not it's because my laptop does the same thing. Well, this is a bit worse, but my laptop's doing the same problem, and that's ever since I upgraded to 11. It's like the games and all that run fine, but like shout outs, alerts, redeems, you know, raids, etc., all that stuff, they lag, they pop, they sound like a chipmunk, they freeze up. Everything. So, I have an answer. Yeah, sure, you do. I feel like this right now. That's what I feel like right now. I'm using OBS right now, but both OBS and Slob produce the same symptoms. Yeah, I know. A lot of people go, are you using OBS? Yeah, I went to OBS. OBS does the same shit. We're running OBS right now. I mean, let's see. We'll try shouting out. Do you even have any clips, Rozga? I don't know. Do you have any clips? You do. And
Man, pony days. I miss.
see, and it freezes up. I can't do anything about it. This is how I have to fix this. I have to click on OBS, minimize it, move the window around, and then apply.
I knew from
I have to literally move the window around with my mouse, minimize, maximize, and it fixes it, kinda. And that's for both shoutouts and redeems, audio redeems. Or not audio, video redeems. And it'll just sit there. And it'll just sit there and sit there and sit there until I either refreshing the cache doesn't do it. Yeah, it'll kill it. That's what it'll do. But we'll be looking to a bot this weekend. You know what bot? The Frost bot? I can give you this shout out. Rozga is not new to streaming, but she has just became affiliate not that long ago. There you go. And Chaotic's here, so Chaotic, I have the best weapon against you, buddy. Yeah, there it is. But hopefully, I'm gonna restart the computer tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna reinstall Slobs and play with it and see if it dicks around. If not, worst case scenario, I may have to cancel this week's Deathless stream so I can reformat this computer and reinstall and downgrade to 10. Yeah, but the problem is, here's the thing. Microsoft is killing Windows 10 by next year. We have to eventually move on to 11. What's BukuBot? Yeah. Although Elagos said something that they may extend it. I blame Mac OS 11. I mean, I like 10. 10 gave me no problems. I literally had no problems with 10. My favorite OS was XP, of course. I loved XP. But 10, I really didn't have no problems with 10. I don't mind 11 too much. I mean, some things they've moved around and changed, and you're like, oh, great. Where's this at now? Oh, it's over here. Or the copy and paste. And that doesn't bother. And games run fine. I mean, I'm glad about that, but if my laptop, my gaming laptop, which I upgraded to Windows 11, is doing the same thing, and this brand new machine that I just got about less than a week ago is producing the same exact symptoms, then I know it's not the computer, it's the OS. The OS is the culprit. And what makes me upset is I've posted on the OBS forums, I've done that, and I've even sent a support ticket to Slobs. I haven't got an answer yet. It's still just sitting in the distance. It's sitting in the ether.
Or you're a Legion spy trying to infiltrate our perimeter. Give me one good reason I should let you through.
I notice your solar power isn't collecting my... Hey, we got enough... Maybe I can help.
No need. We already have an expert hard at work on it. Then again, our expert is an idiot. Hell, he might as well be a saboteur. I guess you couldn't do any worse. Have him fill you in on the details. He's in the back of the building. You'll know him when you see him. Keeps his sunglasses on all the time, even when he's sleeping.
I haven't had any problems with eating up any resources. Like you mean like slowdown? Or am I rushing? What did you do to fix it? I understand if shoutouts and redeems lag or slow and they just give up, or they're going but you can see it's running smoothly here and there, so it's not. And that's with me when I fiddle with the window. So I don't think either Twitch Guru or Trigger fires down. So When those sites are down, of course they're not going to work because it has to talk to the website. But in this case, that's not the case. Yeah, if I go to my task manager, I don't think... No. 14% is being used, and that's mostly with OBS. Yeah. 6.3% is being used by OBS. That's it. So... Yeah, but that's the shit. This is a brand new CPU. So what did you... you have an older PC, but you're not running Windows 11 either. So I just had to adjust. What settings did you have to adjust? Why are you here and why are you on the front lines? Isn't that more important?
I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
Shouldn't there be more people than defending this power plant?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead.
Why is the Brotherhood of Steel here?
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs.
It's gotta be Windows. I don't know what else it is. Because I got out my Windows 10 PC earlier. Doesn't do it. I think your Windows 11 self-aware decided to sabotage the stream because you're not streaming Mario games. Yeah, I really doubt that's the case. You funny man. You know what? That's fine. That means I mean, I love Mario. Don't get me wrong. Although I love Luigi more. He's the better brother. Player 2 is always good. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean... Yeah, I don't have any Mario plushies. I have Luigi, man. That's who really is. Where's Luigi Day? Hopefully they'll resolve these problems. Yeah, Bowser gets his own day too, but not... I mean, they did the Year of Luigi for the Wii U. I remember them doing that. That was kind of cool. Bye-bye.
Later.
I'm off tomorrow, so I will have more time to fiddle with it and play with it. Did they give me a new quest? A lucky old son. Talk to the idiot wearing sunglasses. Okay. I gotta get some levels to get some more speech.
This chain link fence perimeter is worthless.
Hey, I'll loot if you'll let me.
Might as well be defending a cave from the
We won't go quiet.
Is that in here? That's in here. I mean, this basically plays like Fallout 3. I don't know if I'll ever play Fallout 4 because everyone tells me it's not that good of a game. Like, it's not as good as these. Need more Luigi. Yeah, need more Luigi.
Hello. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish.
Archimedes Pesto. On Tuesday, February 16th at 2 p.m., technicians will be running a test of Archimedes and its connectivity with its plant security system. Under no circumstances should any employee be outdoors in the plant grounds until the alarm klaxon has ceased on and clear is given. Hey, that spray bottle worked. Thank you, Roz. That chased away Chaotic. He shut up. Oh, man. I love that emote. We have a death and experiment waivers from all the employees on file, and we're not responsible for any accident that should occur during this procedure. Protective eyewear is mandatory for all technicians observing from the tower deck. Results. Initial testing with Archimedes was done a success, though not an unqualified one. Several minor systems were overloaded despite all precautions taken, and the 2.5 minutes of downtime following the test is something we can work on improving. More importantly, I mean, the game sounds fine. Is it coming in okay with you guys? I mean, it sounds okay on my end, so I have to assume it's okay on your guys. I mean, I tested it before I went live, and everything played okay, so... We received reports from nearby facilities that they experience system frying power fluctuations at the time of the test, notably the Black Mountain Communications Array, military bunkers at the Hidden Valley. We're going to make it a priority next time to prevent such collateral damage. I'm glad I recruited Boone. I mean, I know some people told me, yeah, you got Boone, this game's going to be easy now. That's fine, because those mercenaries that keep coming at me, they're brutal. I can't take them on my own. Honk. Yeah. Well, you want to watch out who you say honk to. Like, how dare you? You trying to honk me? Yep. Honk, honk. 76, that was the MMO, right? That's probably the only reason why I haven't touched that. I need to get back into Final Fantasy 14. I still got to do Endwalkers. I know they're making a new expansion. I just got to get in the mood to play FF again. I was going to play on this PC, but I'm going to hold off on installing it until we can get these problems fixed. Upcoming visit. Bring General Scott Lowe. I have Lowe's? Okay. Of the U.S. Army will be visiting the facility starting next Monday and staying on site indefinitely. When Archimedes go live, he'll be the only person here to authorize his own use for other than a test. Civilian employees are not required to salute, but it's expected of everyone that you observe thorough grooming and hygiene regimens and dress neatly while the general is with us. The general expects the best of all of us. His men and Poseidon should be no different in the presence of such fine decorative silver. Can I tell him? Can I tell him Poseidon Energy publication for new employees? As a member of the Poseidon family, it will be natural for you to become enthusiastic about the incredible endeavors you'll be undertaking with us. I want to tell others. But just a second there, my good man. Let's take a minute to consider what happened if the company information fell into the wrong hands and by whose hands it might be. Can you tell my wife? Well, let's say you do. You tell her not only to anyone else your bond is sacred, but a woman's idle tongue is the devil's plaything. You know, there is sound logic to that with gossip, but wow. No sooner do you leave for work the next day, she's on the phone telling her best friend Candy. Yes, I just said it. Gossip. Then Candy tells Gertie. Gertie tells Maxine. Maxie turns Lulu. And while Lulu is telling Doris, Chinese agent posing as an American Robert listens in. And next thing, she's on the line with the Forbidden City, singing like a treasonous canary. The following day, you and your wife are bound in shackles, and China is sitting at the controls of an entire arsenal. Can I tell my children? What father wouldn't look to his kids to look up to him? Don't be that father. One day at school, Ivan Bulikanov will get more than as much money out of your kids. He'll have national secrets. I love this. And while they're parading in him through Red Square as a national hero, your children will be working in forced labor camps right next to you, and your beautiful young wife, who's now wrinkled and homely since the communists have banned makeup because it expresses individuality. Holy crap. Can I tell my drinking buddy? Surely if there's somewhere where a man can place his trust, it is with his other male friends. But how much you really know about them? Are they friends or comrades? Don't be too sure. Even the most transparent window can hide secrets when it's lined in the curtains. Why isn't this not a video? This should be a video thing instead of a text thing. Wow, on this. I just got 10 sub points, so you'll be a few more. Oh yeah, they've added a lot of new emote slots, even if you haven't even earned them. I'm just glad I got the first. I'm like, give me back my first. It was taken away from me. I gotta get back into 14. I gotta get in the mood for it. I need to. I think doing all the leading. I mean, Rosga can relate to this. I mean, I didn't lead a lot of Savage runs, but I led a lot of extreme runs newer ones or even older ones, and you do so many of those, it just burns you out. Always remember, you are a member of two families now, and you have obligations to both. The obligation to the Poseidon family is greater, because while your children may misbehave, your friends may change, and your wife may nag and cheat on you, Poseidon Energy will always be paying for you and protecting your way of life. Don't tell anyone about the project of the Poseidon Energy. When pressed, telling your job is repetitive and not worth discussing. Or you could just say, I'm under NDA, can't talk about it. But the company is as nurturing and gives good benefits. And is always looking for new talent. Now that was a public service announcement. That was awesome. I'm not going to do ultimates. There's some rewards I'd love to do from Eureka, like getting the Ozma mount and a couple other cool things. But at the same time, just like, oh, it's just not worth the work. I like to get them. That's just hell. I love to get. I hate the fact that you have to buy some of the cool stuff in that game. Like, I'm a big Final Fantasy IV nut. I love Final Fantasy IV. I've enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite RPGs. Stop running across the thing. But if it was like $25, sure, I'd buy the big whale or the lunar whale. But $50. Now, I know people say, well, it's account wide. I have one Lala. I don't need multiple accounts. That one Lullafell keeps me busy. Can't imagine making multiple characters and accounts and all that. MMOs are time consuming as is. And when you play an MMO, well, guess what? Your backlog's going to get bigger. Well, it really doesn't matter anymore. Backlog is forever growing. Well, where's this guy at? Oh, okay. No, cat. Get off the food. No. I got my whale for like 30. That's not bad. Still, that's a lot of money just for that mount. It's an 8-person mount. I don't even carry 8 people half the time. Most of the time, am I going this way? I think we're going this way. Most of the time, my car will do the trick. And that was free. I haven't played 15. I need to just do that still. Also got to play 16, which I've been told is an emotional roller coaster. I mean, I plan to, I just don't know when. Metal cooking pan? Sure, we'll take it. I don't know what I'll do with it. Alright, he's over here. There he is.
Hey, man.
Fantastic. That's his name.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
That's right. I'm here for the jobs. I'm down. Not here to replace anyone. Why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else
Baby.
can do what I do here.
That's one of the... What did I buy? Did I buy any mounts? I don't think I did. No, that was gifted to me. Odin was gifted to me. I may have bought... I don't remember. I know the one thing I know... Well, I bought a couple cosplay items, and I did buy Iceheart Minion, and I also... Well, I had to buy that. Play Dead. I love that emote. That's like my favorite emote. I definitely buy... Oh, and I bought the... I think the Halloween hat when I wasn't the witch's hat. But Play Dead, I got my $5 worth out of that. I used the snot out of that one. So after you beat Dark Souls 1, you're gonna go back and attempt it deathless?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
What are you trying to... Wow, what a dick. What are you trying to
Well,
accomplish?
see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes.
Well, only 1%.
Most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
How would someone retarget the mirrors? Nope, in G Plus get all the achievements, and I'll probably beat DS3. Ah, okay. I can't believe I beat that game. Ugh. I was watching Newt. I was like watching Newt Turnal last night. He finally got past it. He got past the 2 gargoyles. And oh boy, was he just... He fell off the roof like 4 or 5 times. Like, hey man, there's a pit there. Don't go over there. He's like, I know, CJ. I was like, don't worry. I did it quite a few times. I raged on that fight. When he finally beat it, he's like, get out of my house. I was like, I like Demon Souls a lot better than Dark Souls 1. It was more of a complete game than this. So, like, he beat Demon Souls. He enjoyed that one. But Dark Souls 1, yeah, he's having a hell of a time with it.
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why should it go to the Strip and McCarran?
Because I get paid, that's why.
Screw
per
you.
kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
Alright, this guy talks in the 3rd person. I gotta push up the... Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the gargoyle fight was the one I struggled with the most. What other fights? I cheesed the one fight in this near the sewers that has the 2 dogs that come after you. Which I almost died on that because when the fog went down, the dogs came at me. That fight was tough. That fight was tough because you got very little close corners and you couldn't, like, the camera was very congestive. Quayleg was pretty challenging. The tree I struggled a couple times on. I eventually beat that. The guy in the underworld, he wasn't too bad. Final boss was a joke. I beat him in like 3 tries. I cheesed it, and I had Soltier to help me out. Because I followed a guide on how to keep him. The Path of Giants, or Cave of Giants, Tomb of the Giants, a very, very dark place. Yeah, that place can go kiss my ass. How dark it is, even with the best light source. Boss down there wasn't too bad. Andor Londo, that place alone is anal Londo. I did not like that area whatsoever until I got near the end. Ornstein and Smog. I had a friend and Soltier to help me out, so I cleared it like on the 2nd or 3rd go. That was a fun fight. All around, I can't believe I beat that game because that is one of the most... I beat that game because a funny story that I beat that game on a bet with a friend. My friend Trevor, a coworker Trevor from work, he was like, "I'll make a bet with you, CJ. I bet you can't beat Dark Souls 1." I'm like, "Okay, what do I get if I win?" "I'll take you out to any place you want to eat." I'm like, "Okay, cool. What if I get if I lose?" "I get to troll you for life." "Okay, that you just never beat it." I'm like, okay. So I beat it. I got the achievement. I showed him I actually brought my laptop to work to show him, yo, I got the achievement. I beat the game. And then best $45 hibachi I ever had. Lobster, filet mignon. Oh, God, I deserve that meal. Salty, yeah, if he dies in your game, he can't help you. I forget. He won't. He can't help you in the final fight. You don't need him, but it's nice to. I forget. There's conditions to keep him alive where he doesn't go batshit crazy. I think you're supposed to kill something before he gets down there. Yeah, Dark Souls. That's what I say. Get good. I mean, right? Because Dark Souls is one of those games where it's like if you screw up, that's on you. That's not the game's fault. And most of the time, it's spot on. Almost 90% of my deaths was because I screwed up. Or I did something stupid. I haven't played Dark... And then, that's the funny story. I might make that a community challenge down the road. It's going to be an expensive one. Because I'm not great at Souls games. And I kind of have a like for them. But not at the same time I don't. But as soon as I finished Dark Souls 1, a friend of mine on Steam saw that I got the achievement. And you know what he did? He immediately gifted me Dark Souls 2. I'm like, thanks, man.
Fuck, man. Everything.
Look like buttons, you, asshole.
Dials,
alright, I don't know when I'll ever play
Sometimes
it.
I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like, one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
So cool. So you have no idea what you're doing.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out. It makes a crazy noise? Stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
You are not a scientist, dude. You are so not a scientist. Yeah, he's a good friend. He's the one that actually helped me beat Ornstein and Smog. He had a level on that, and he had a character around that level, so he was able to help me. So I was like, thank you. I've only beaten that game, and I've beaten Code Vein was the other Dark Souls-like game that I finished on stream. I did Code Vein on stream. I didn't do Dark Souls on stream. That was before I did any kind of stream or recording. But yeah, Code Vein's not too bad. Anime Dark Souls. It's not nearly as difficult as Dark Souls, but it's still challenging. There's some tough-ass fights in that game. No and No 2, I don't think I'll ever touch those. People have told me so many horror stories. I'm like, you know what? Let's steer clear of that. Dark Souls 2 and 3, someday I may play them, although I've been told DS2 is like the toughest of the three. And then some people told me DS2 is the easiest of the three. I've had a few people tell me that. So it's a mixed bag. Elden Ring, probably not. I've watched enough people play that. I feel like I've played it already. So... especially when they fight things like Millennia and get their asses wrecked for 5 hours and can't get past her. Illusion of the Haters is my favorite one. No, I'm not believing nothing. No, because like I said, I've heard two sides of this coin. Yep. By the way, Hip and Rosga, you are both fellow artists. So Hip's an artist as well. How'd you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said, look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I ever met. Bruh. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, welcome aboard.
This guy's a lying sack of crap.
Here, you want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Wow. Alright, so where's the journal want us to take us now? This way. Although we're going to save and wrap this up in a second.
Hello. It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
I art too. I mean, I drew this in Mario Paint. That's my cat. You know, considering it's Mario Paint, I think I did an okay job. I'm a soldier. Nah, I should replace the scientific.
Then we have that in common. Whom do you typically work with?
This is your chair for all I know. You could kill me for my allegiance. Who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
I want what you want. I just do as to keep the peace. My only true allegiance is myself. You know, we'll roll with the punches.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim to the followers of the apocalypse over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care what you do here and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
You do? Oh my gosh. And look, if you zoom in on the emote, the cat looks like he's had his head banged on the wall too many times. Is it the Dark Souls RPG? Fear and Hunger. I have not played that one. I have one RPG Maker game I have on here. It's going to be a community challenge down the road. Someone made a remake of Dragon Warrior or Dragon Warrior 1 with RPG Maker. I think it's kind of like a remake or reimagining. It plays just like Dragon Warrior and has very similar music to it, like the NES one, the first Dragon Warrior. It's not an exact, because I know it's not an exact replica of Dragon Warrior 1. Because when you go out the first town or first castle, you're not in the same location. So it's like, I think it's like a reimagining of it. That's going to be a community challenge down the road. As soon as I clear out Deathless and Jank Wizard of Oz, that's going to be added on there. So if you guys want to see that on here, fill the points up and we'll play it. And we'll interrupt that with as part of the backlog. It looks interesting. I found that game when I was working on my second project, maybe. I think my second or third one. Yeah, I think my second project. And I just stumbled across it. And I've kept it on my hard drive ever since. I played a little bit of it. I got to level 2. I'm like, oh, this place, I don't know when I'll ever play this, but you know, I'll keep it on the side. So, you know, if it's something you guys want to see, then yeah, I was like, you know, I wouldn't mind playing this just to see. I've sat on this forever. I wonder what this is, how close. I mean, it plays. It does. Even the battle. I don't know how they did it, but they programmed the RPG Maker to play it like Dragon Warrior 1, where it like, you know, like the little background with the slime and the battle menus are on the left-hand side like Dragon Warrior 1. It's like a complete replica of Dragon Warrior 1. How they did that, I don't know. It's really impressive how they did that. I know they did it with VX Ace because I can just tell how the animations are, you know, and everything in it. But still, that's pretty cool. I love Dragon Warrior 1. It's one of the good. Dragon Warrior 4 is my favorite out of all the series, but I do like 1. Where is this place in the power plant?
I don't entirely know.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I gotta.
This place suggests that their dealings were not.
We'll go
only
rate.
in
I think
energy,
online
but
Eric.
also
I
in
think he's
weapons.
streaming.
And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military, targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
1, 2, and 11. You'd probably like 3 and 4. 3 and 4 has a class system. 3 is a pre-sequel to 1. You think Archimedes is a weapon they built here?
Yes. And the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
Brotherhood's know about Archimedes?
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war
1, 2,
technology
and
has
11.
always been in weapons.
No.
It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. 7's such a slog. That's why I never played 8. Put it this way, 7 is such a slog, you're almost 3 hours into the game before the first fight starts. That's how much of a slog it can be. The NCR asked me to help increase the power plant.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Where should I route the power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere.
Of course it is.
Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
Why would you trust me with this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn in pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's
Legions are screwing me a lot.
They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
NCR doesn't know about the weapon?
Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
Alright.
Goodbye.
We'll just save it here and see where we go from here. And I'm going to see if I can get slobs and see if it can be a little more well-behaved and all that. Let's see who's streaming. That's just me testing an alert. Oh, see, it works perfectly on this scene, huh? Will it work here? Oh, there we go. That, you see, that's when it starts doing it. Oh, man. I don't. Fucking Windows 11.
Embarrassing. I want that SAR, bro.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Let me mute that. Let me go ahead and,